My name is Roland Cadle. I'm co-owner of a historic construction company called Village Restoration from central Pennsylvania. And what we're doing here is we're recreating about 1/4 of the original Fort Nashborough that was built actually right here on the bluffs in 1780. And what we've done is, unlike the previous forts, there's documentation that the original Fort Nashborough was actually hewn log, so what you see here are logs that are hand hewn with a broadaxe. So they're flattened on two sides, which is called American half hewn. They're put together in the case with the block houses with a half dovetail notch. In the case of the long buildings that create your defensive wall, it is called a steeple or a V-notch. Pretty much exactly as the way it would have been. I started hewing the first logs for the first block house almost a year ago. Every one of those logs I hewed with this axe. It's actually a 200-year-old axe, but that doesn't mean anything. To build all that you see took a little over 3 linear miles of log to hew with a broadaxe. Wow. What's referred to as a pole cabin. So they were just chopped down, left in the round, and then notched and put up. So we're doing this building to replicate what those people saw that was already sitting on the bluff, because there were settlement here before Robertson and Donaldson got here. This, before it was called Fort Nashborough, which eventually 15 years later becomes Nashville, was called the Bluff Station. And so you had Mansker Station, you had the Bluff Station. This is all part of a 20 million acre purchase from the Cherokee Indians. So right through the middle of Kentucky, down through Tennessee, you have a whole series of stations in order to guard the frontier.